I'd like to demonstrate some things you can do with Quickdice as some sort of quick tutorial. So this is an example of a command, but maybe we start with a simple one. So the simplest thing you can do is you can roll dice, which are then damage dice, interpreted as damage dice. So you just enter something like this, press enter, or you press here, and you get your rolls. And you can also do 10 of them. You can also combine them like this. Of course, you can add little boni like this. Then there are physical dice rolls. So if I press Ctrl P, I can easily switch it on and off. And then you get your physical dice. And you can also control the speed. So if you want things to be fast, you can do that. You can hide that it shows something in the, to other people. So this log is shared between the other players, and if you hide it, then only you see it. Okay, but it gets more interesting when you get to more complex things. So first of all, it supports damage types. So if you add something like fire and cold here, then you get colored dice. And also the breakdown here is 6 fire damage, 1 cold damage. What you can also do is you can combine different things. So this is for damages. If you want to make an ability roll, the simplest thing to do is just write 1n. This is 1 natural somehow. And then here it says 14. Green somehow means it succeeded because right now there's no AC. But you can also say, let's give it a difficulty class of 8. Okay, now it failed. We can also do 1A for advantage and 1D for disadvantage. And we can do disadvantage plus 1d4. Or we can do 3, each with disadvantage and 1d4. And then, versus 8 armor class, we can compute some kind of complicated damage roll. And the idea is really that if you want to be fast, as fast as long as it takes you to realize what should be done, you can already write down the roll. Okay, now I made a mistake. Here, let's say 1d8 fire. And here's the damage roll. If you turn off the physical rolls, then it's really fast. And you can see here, there's some colors just for fun, for the how strong the damage is, there's some color scheme. So here you have the M is miss, then here you have the individual damage types, and you have each of them summed up, and then you have the total amount. If there's just one damage type, like maybe like this, then, it doesn't have to show the total once again. Okay, what you can also do, let's say you have this, you can say HP 187, and then it will show you how much damage that did. And finally, you can also write resistance fire, vulnerability cold. Now we'll speed it up a bit. And then it will, you see there was little fire damage. Yeah, and you can also write, so you can write cold plus, like this, you can combine them, and necrosis or whatever. Immunity to piercing and bludgeoning. You can do things like this. And now if I have, let's say, 10d4 bludgeoning, it will... Oh, no, there's an error. Oh yeah, this is my attack roll. So all that gray bludgeoning damage. Okay, if I want to clear this, I just press Ctrl C or I click here, and then the dice go away. You see there was 0 bludgeoning damage. Yeah. Also, you can leave out these commands. So, for example, I can, if I have just this damage, I don't have to write damage, but then I have to write, like if I just have damage now, it's not going to make an attack roll. And then if I want an attack roll, I write attack, and then I do 2 natural plus 1. And now it's going to make an attack roll, and then roll the damage. And if in addition they want AC, I can somehow put it anywhere. There's some code which tries to figure out what's supposed to happen. So if I have like 13 AC, damage this much, now it's going to test it against 13 AC. And then you can click here for an old roll and just repeat it. So that's everything. That's Quickdice. I want to make it so the dice rolls are visible for other players, the physical ones. But yeah, maybe I do it.